Hello, my name is Allison Littman and my business is Midlife Midwife MKE. I am an advanced practice nurse and I provide comprehensive women's health care for women in midlife through menopause. Do you have a friend, wife, sister, cousin, self, who when they entered midlife started to experience not feeling like themselves, anxiety, trouble sleeping, physical pains, things like that, lots of other symptoms. If you aren't sure, you definitely do know somebody because there are 65 million women between the ages of 40 and 65 in the United States. And all of those women will or have gone through menopause, and many will feel symptoms or complications related. So I worked in women's health for almost 20 years, and I like to say that I aged with my patients. And we sort of realized that there's a gap in knowledge and care for women in midlife. So I went back to school, I earned a doctorate of nursing practice, I got a national certification as a menopause practitioner, and I did an entrepreneurship program called Innovation Core. There is no other practice like this, to my knowledge, in the state of Wisconsin. It is unique because it is specialized care for midlife, perimenopause, and menopause. Appointments are an hour long, which means that we can talk through all aspects of things that are going on, and women come away with an individualized plan of care that might involve hormone therapy, supplements, medications, support for sexual health, mood, sleep. Women come away feeling a lot better. I had somebody skip out of my office one day. People feel more like themselves, and most importantly, they feel heard and empowered. I am a solo practitioner and a first-time entrepreneur. So I do everything, including ongoing patient care, marketing, accounting, workflow, all of those things, all from my one-room office. And I saw 131 patients between May and December of 2024. And I am excited to see what's going to happen in 2025.
Well, I'm clearly have been voted to get them warmed up to start to ask you questions.
Thank you.
So I would like to say, I would have loved to have had this 10 years ago, I can tell you that. So where is your office located?
My office is located in Shorewood on Oakland Avenue, and I also do provide telehealth services anywhere throughout the state of Wisconsin, and I even have a couple people that have come up from Illinois, saw me once in Wisconsin, and then I can see them via telehealth as well. And I also offer a 10-minute free virtual meet and greet for anybody who is thinking about getting care and has questions.
And is it a consistent care? You come up with a care plan and then there's check-ins, or how does that work?
Great question. It's an initial visit where we cover everything really comprehensively. We come up with a plan of care, and then we have usually 1 or 2 follow-ups. Sometimes people want a little bit more support, and we meet more regularly, and then eventually touch points at about 6 months and a year.
Does insurance cover the appointment?
I don't bill insurance.
Okay.
And that is because I want the freedom to be able to see patients for a long time and care for them in the way that is most necessary. But I do have a really detailed section of my website that talks about how to submit for out-of-network benefits. I take HSA cards. I have special pricing for uninsured or Medicaid patients. And I say that I don't ever want cost to be a reason that somebody doesn't come. The care is important.
What were you doing before this?
I teach nursing, and I also was working in birth and babies before.
And so what are you looking for from Project Pitch It?
I am solo, and so the first thing that I would really love to do is get some help, initially with just some of the administrative kinds of things. Also, the growth has been really exciting, and so the opportunity to maybe even in the future hire additional providers or nurses, things like that.
Well, it's remarkable. Congratulations
Thank
being
you.
a solo entrepreneur and
Thanks.
getting a head start on
Yeah.
helping lots of people.
So for you, for anyone you know, please remember Midlife Midwife MKE. Thank you.
Thank you.